appreciation from the United States Navy. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. This is to certify that Lynn Curry has earned grateful appreciation for her unselfish, faithful, and devoted service during her husband's naval career. Her unfailing support and understanding helped to make possible her husband's lasting contribution to the nation. Given this 23rd day of July, 1999, signed Captain J.W. Blue. Sailors and guests, Aviation Warfare Systems Operator First Class, Air Warfare, Surface Warfare, Naval Air Crew, Darrell R. Curry.
Thank you, Tim. Well, good morning. Thank you very much for coming to this special day. It's been a long time in coming, ever since 15 December 1978, I think. I'd like to thank my mom from a long distance for sending these nice pictures of me so you can see what I looked like back when I was good looking. Some things that happen, I'll tell you. I don't know how, I think it's a gravity storm that hit me in the last 20 years. But the reality strikes you, kind of hard after you reach the end of this. Most of us in the Navy, or those of us who've been in the military before, you enter the military, you think that this is what you'll always be doing. You think right from the very start that the military becomes part of your life, becomes part of your soul. And I have to admit, there's been times, and I'm sure a few of you might have had this same nightmare, I would wake up in a sweat because I thought I wasn't in the military anymore. I thought I wasn't in the Navy or in the Marine Corps, serving my country in whatever way I possibly could. This marks the end of that, however, and I think I'll probably wake up with cold sweats maybe in about 5 years thinking I'm back in the Navy again. I'd like to extend my thanks for the day to the chaplain, Captain Gentoli, Captain Waddy, Captain Bloom, Commander Buchanan, Lieutenant Cartwright for making a lot of this happen, Chief Helvig for holding up the aft end over there, keeping the anchor chain tight, and finally I'd like to thank Mr. Norman Hummerstone, who I think he might have had a little bit of stage fright today because he's going to open up like a big flower, I think, in about an hour and a half. maybe after we water that flower with a little bit of directors. What does the future hold now that I've completed my tenure in the Navy? Well, the future holds many things. Unfortunately, I don't know. If I knew, I'd be selling lottery tickets or better yet, buying them. The future right now is going to be sailing back to the United States. As I've talked about time and time again, ad nauseum, I'm sure. Lynn and I will be sailing wildebeest south until the butter melts. Then we'll turn right, and there we will head into, hopefully, our new lives as sailors. I'm going to close this off because there's nothing really interesting I can come up with on my own. So I've got to, ooh, yikes, I just saw what's coming up next. Let's see if I can find mine. There it is. I saw the next speech, folks, and it looks really bad. These thoughts come from a man named Don Blanding. I think they named a street after him in Jacksonville, in the city of Jacksonville, that is the mystery south of us. Florida thrusts like a guiding thumb to the southern islands of Rumba and Rum, to the mystery cities and haunted seas of the Spanish Main and the Caribbean, where ghosts of Columbus and pirates bold seek the islands of spice and streets of gold, where the wandering phantom of Kukulkan haunts the temples he builded in Yucatan, where the jaguars prowl and the lizards crawl on a broken altar and a sculptured wall, where Mayan rulers in arrogant pride dreamed, schemed, suffered, and died. The inlaid thrones and sacred urns are filled with orchids and staghorn ferns. The witching moon of the tropic skies caresses lips and the dead stone eyes of fallen idols of lust and blood that lie in the mold and reeking mud. Of fevered jungles, the dust and bones of men who quarried and laid the stones of fabulous cities are turned to earth, the echoes of prayers and chants and mirth. of vanished people and priests and kings are heard in the night wind's whisperings. The seas and straits and bays and coves, the peaks and valleys, the swamps and groves, hold ruins of dreams that were dreamed by men in centuries lost beyond our ken. There are names that were spoken by long-dead lips of men who came in their gallant ships. Bahama, Barbados, Havana, Bermuda, Jamaica, Tortuga, Caracas, Barbuda, Martinique, Port-au-Prince, Santiago de Cuba, Windward Isles, Leeward Isles, Isles of Pine and Aruba, Trinidad, Margarita, Tobago, Inagua, Orinoco, Honduras, Yucatan, Nicaragua, Guatemala, Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, Cartagena, Venezuela, Barranquilla, Maracaibo, Magdalena. Florida thrusts like a guiding thumb to the southern islands of Rumba and Rum, to the lands of mystery that lie below, to the places I know I'm going to go. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing. And I'm sorry that that had to be written in 1941, because I would like to have done that in 1999. Thank you very much. Thank you all for being here, and I hope to enjoy a pint of grog next door with all of you. Thank you.